The 20th of July, 1944, a day that could have rewritten history. Deep in the forests of East Prussia, within the heavily fortified Wolf's Lair, an explosion shook the ground. It was a daring attempt to kill Adolf Hitler, orchestrated by high-ranking German officers who saw the writing on the wall. But what went wrong? And what if they had succeeded? The Wolf's Lair, or Wolfschanz in German, was one of Hitler's most secret and heavily guarded headquarters. Built in 1941, it was a maze of bunkers, command centers, and security checkpoints, surrounded by dense forests and minefields. Hitler spent more than 800 days here, directing military operations and isolating himself from reality. The conspirators knew that if Hitler was to be eliminated, it had to happen here, at the very heart of his power. On that morning, Stauffenberg flew to the Wolf's Lair for a scheduled meeting. He carried 2 explosives in his briefcase, but due to time constraints, he managed to arm only one. At 12:42 p.m., he placed the briefcase near Hitler and quietly left the room. Minutes later, the bomb detonated. Smoke and chaos filled the air. But Hitler survived. Why? Several factors saved Hitler's life. The meeting was moved to a wooden barrack instead of a concrete bunker, reducing the blast's power. The briefcase was unknowingly moved behind a thick wooden table leg, shielding Hitler. Stauffenberg only armed 1 bomb instead of 2, cutting the explosion's strength in half. Instead of killing Hitler instantly, the blast injured him and left him dazed, but very much alive. Stauffenberg and his co-conspirators rushed back to Berlin, believing Hitler was dead. But as news of his survival spread, their coup collapsed. By nightfall, most were arrested. Stauffenberg himself was executed within hours. In the following weeks, thousands were arrested, tortured, and executed in one of the bloodiest purges of the Nazi regime. Had Hitler died that day, the war might have ended sooner. The conspirators planned to negotiate peace with the Allies, potentially saving millions of lives. But with the plot's failure, the war dragged on for another year, leading to more destruction, the fall of Berlin, and Hitler's eventual suicide in 1945.